And joining us on the debate this evening at 8 p.m, I have Savio Rodriguez, who's the editor-in-chief of Goa Chronicle, on the show this evening, along with Abhijit Chavda, who's a geopolitical strategist. I have Suhel Seth. Suhel Seth is the managing partner, Counsel India and Brand Guru. I have Kamru Zaman Chowdhury, a political analyst who leans towards the opposition, Gyanendra Mishra, political analyst, and Pankaj Sharma, senior journalist, also Congress leaning, joining us on the show this evening. I'd like to start with Suhel and get the opening comment from him. Suhel, the fact that nearly $50 million to the OCCRP till date. That's over 50% of its funding in all. Makes it a majority stakeholder at the OCCRP, and the US government has gone on record. In fact, I have a quote here. The OCCRP, Samantha Power, the administration head of USAID, has described it as a partner of the US government. Now, my question is, Suhel, it is a hit job by the American government. Hit job by Americans on India, and they've done it again and again. Our government has not, I don't know what our government has done, frankly, on this issue, but I find it very, very coincidental that the Congress party has been their TAC team in India. How do you see this issue play out? Is there any doubt?
So there are three things here. I wouldn't go so far to brand Rahul Gandhi as a traitor or something like that. But is he supping with the devil without knowing he's supping with the devil? The chances are high because he's intellectually quite innocent in that respect. Number two, the funding by the deep state of America is a well-known practice. I mean, please don't imagine America to be this virtuous country. They're absolute rogues. They've always been rogues. They have stoked wars. They have stoked fires. They hate countries that are successful, and which is why India is at the receiving end. It's not that they love India less, but they love America more. They love Americanism more. They love American capitalism more. Remember, selfishness, if it had an acronym, the acronym would be the United States of America. Third, I don't think the Indian government needs to respond to every barking dog. You know, when the caravan moves, dogs bark, but you don't stop the caravan. It is quite clear, and you've rightly alluded to it, Niranjan, in your opening remarks, that people recognize the value of the deep state. On December 1, Joe Biden pardons his son. In any other country, there would have people been up in arms. Oh my God, nepotism, blah, blah, blah. Americans don't care. Americans don't care because the deep state runs America. Democracy is a sham there. And that's why I'm happy that Trump will be back and destroy, hopefully, that deep state element. I also believe that it would be erroneous to imagine that everything that is, anti-India has to be driven by George Soros. We give George Soros far too much of credit that he deserves. Is he a rogue? It has been established. He made his fortunes by actually swindling through a currency crisis. So it's not as if he's always said that he's the driven snow. I think two things need to be done. One is the government of India needs to launch a formal investigation and then put it out in the public domain so that the public is not befuddled. See, whatever Rahul Gandhi says, Indians by and large, we're conspiracy lovers. We love a conspiracy. So that needs to be put to bed. The second is that you need to recognize that the attacks on India are because we are successful. If we were a failed state, nothing of this would have happened. Have you ever seen an attack of this nature on Pakistan? No. Have you seen an attack of this nature on Sri Lanka? No. Why India? Because India over the last 10 years under Narendra Modi has established a muscular foreign policy. Whether you agree with that foreign policy or not is irrelevant. The fact is India today sits at the high table on its own terms. It is not a dog's body of any other nation or any other alignment. So I think there is a deep state issue. They are envious of our progress. They don't know how to handle it. They believe that by getting some allies within parliament or outside, they'll be able to create a voice which is both creating suspicion and creating envy or empathy for the deep state. But I don't think that's going to happen in a hurry.
Yeah. And let me get in the opening comment from the other side from Kamru Chowdhury. Kamru, see, it's obviously not without a timeline which is matching, right? Kamru, I have the timeline here. Let me tell you, right?